A good evening to you from Saddleback College in Mission Viejo, California. Welcome to Saddleback Stadium for tonight's 3C2A Southern California Regional second round women's soccer playoff match between visiting Santa Monica City College, the Corsairs, against the host Saddleback Bobcats. We're in for an interesting game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Santa Monica is on an 8-0 winning streak. They've won 8 consecutive games, including a 1-0 victory over Miracosta in the first round. They come into the playoffs as the number 10 seed and somewhat of an upset on paper at least, defeating Miracosta, although the Corsairs had defeated Miracosta back in August, on August 27th, 2-1. So they got 2 victories over Miracosta, and the second one on Saturday brings them into tonight's game against Saddleback, the number 1 ranked team in the country in the United Soccer Coaches Junior College Level 3 National Poll, the defending national champions, Saddleback Bobcats. Interestingly enough, the number 2 Southern California regional seed behind number 1 Chaffee, although Saddleback defeated Chaffee earlier in the season. Seedings were done by PowerPoints, overall record, strength of schedule, etc. Saddleback, despite being 20-0-1 now, and winners of 28 consecutive games dating back to last November 4th, 2022. They came in as the number 2 seed, so Santa Monica City College, the Corsairs, as the number 10 seed in the bracket with the number 2 seed, and we've got that matchup here tonight. Winner advances to Saturday's bracket semifinals for a chance to move on to Mount Sac for the state semifinals and finals December 1st and 3rd, and we are underway. Thank you for joining us on the Saddleback College Department of Cinema, Television, and Radio YouTube live stream. I am Mark Spin. It's a pleasure to bring this game to you on a absolutely perfect night for a football match. Saddleback with early pressure there. A header off the top crossbar. Good offensive pressure by Saddleback early on. Santa Monica, known for its defensive prowess, allowed a goals against average extremely low, 0.34 goals against over the course of the season. They come in 13-3-6 overall. Saddleback 20-0-1. The only blemish on Saddleback's record, a 2-2 tie in the opening game of Orange Empire Conference play against Cypress, who could be the future opponent on Saturday for the winning team here. Cypress playing Long Beach City College. And the other half of the bracket tonight, winners of these 2 games will meet on Saturday. Saddleback is in their alternative home uniforms, the gold with the cardinal numbers, going right to left. Santa Monica City College, the Corsairs, in their away gray uniforms. Summer Hackett, number 23 for Saddleback. Tried to find Chloe Green, number 9, on a run into the box, but the pass had too much weight on it. Goal kick for the Corsairs, whose goalkeeper, Jaylene Beats, has been absolutely sensational in this 8-game winning streak to close the season, 7 in a row to close the regular season, and then the victory over Miracosta in the first round. 8 consecutive wins. She's had 10 saves during that streak and only allowed 3 goals. As Santa Monica City has played excellent defensive soccer. Saddleback, one of the top offensive teams. A contrast in styles. Maisie Kasberg, number 16 for Saddleback, keeps it in right in front of the Saddleback bench on the near sidelines. Christina Santoyo, number 20, tried to get it to the center. They like to get the diagonal passing into Chloe Green around the top of the arc. top of the penalty area. Santa Monica with good defense there. Our referee this evening is Nathan Max. On the sidelines, on the sides, the linesmen Anna Valdez and Ricardo Medina. Saddleback is coached by B.J. McNichol, been the women's coach since 2012. As I mentioned, Saddleback the defending United Soccer Coaches National Champions in 2022, as well as California State Champions in the 3C2A Championships. Looking to go back-to-back. Santa Monica coached by Aaron Benditson in his 17th season with the Corsairs. No score in the 4th minute here in the first half at Saddleback Stadium. Free kick for the Corsairs. Just across midfield in the Saddleback end. Bella Velasco sends it down towards the Saddleback goal. Dublin Sinnott in goal for Saddleback. What a season she has had. Her 16th start. She's 13-0, 5 shutouts, 0.47 goals against average. It's going to be tough for both teams to find the back of the net here tonight, given the defensive quality of both sides. If you're not familiar with community college soccer, first off, we have a countdown clock. You may be used to the 0 to 45 and 45 to 90. Instead, in community college, it starts at 45 in both halves and ticks down to 2 minutes on the scoreboard, where it will then stop, and all time from there, 2 minutes of the last 2 minutes of regulation in both halves, plus any stoppage time kept on the field by referee Max. Also unlimited free substitution and re-entry. You will see players coming in and out of the game all evening long. 66 degrees at game time. No wind to speak of after some pretty heavy Santa Ana conditions the last couple of days in Southern California. It is a perfect night for a football match here at the beautiful Saddleback Stadium, which I call College Drive East, my homage to English professional soccer's naming frequently of their stadiums as their location. Saddleback Stadium on College Drive East on the Saddleback campus. Santa Monica player shaken up. Appears to be number 15, Alina Salvateri, the freshman out of East LA, Sure High School. And the training staff is going to come on and take a look. Well, we've got a brief stoppage. Let me run through the starting lineups. As I said, there will be free substitution, so people will be coming and going. But starting 11 for both sides. Santa Monica had number 3, Izzy Turner, freshman defender from Denver, Colorado. Tia Lucas, freshman forward out of Culver City, number 6. She had the lone goal in the victory over Miracosta and has led the Corsairs in this 8-game winning streak with 5 goals and 2 assists. Number 7, Jessica Narez, defender, freshman out of Downey High School. Number 9, Amara Martinez, sophomore out of Westchester High School in Inglewood. She has 3 goals and assists during this winning streak for Santa Monica City. Number 13, Leah Agapitos, 2 goals, 2 assists in the winning streak. She's a freshman from Culver City. Number 14, Vashti Zuniga, junior out of Garfield. Santa Monica's roster has her listed as a junior, but that's obviously not the case. I would imagine she's probably a sophomore. Number 15, Alina Sabateri, who was shaken up there, being helped off the field now. Looks like she should be okay. Keep our fingers crossed. Bella Velasco, number 16, sophomore defender out of Granada Hills Charter. Number 22, Brianne Maldonado, a couple of goals during the winning streak out of Cleveland High School. Andrea Ortiz, number 24, sophomore center midfielder, Santa Monica Catholic. And as we mentioned, Jaylene Beats, goalkeeper for the Corsairs. Alexa Livingstone, number 7 for Saddleback on the right sideline. Bobcats will get a long throw-in from their long throw-in specialist in the scoring end. It's Alyssa Sims, number 15. Who's one of the top defenders in the 3C2A, sophomore out at Newport Harbor High School. She puts these long throw-ins usually in good position inside the penalty area for an attempt, and this one's headed around, and Beats comes off the line and makes the save. Not a save, but fell on it before the Bobcats could get a boot or a forehead on it. And we're in the 11th minute with no score, 0-0. Santa Monica going left to right in their visiting gray. Livingstone challenged for it again along the right sideline. Christina Santoyo now. Emma Radzai loses that. Into touch, throw in for the Vikings. Saddleback usual starting lineup, as we mentioned. 0-0 Dublin Sinnott, freshman out of Capo Valley in goal. Emma Radzai, number 6. Sophomore out of Huntington Beach High School. Number 7, Alexa Livingstone, sophomore out of Capo Valley. Chloe Green, tied for the state lead in goals scored with 33, number 9. Comes to Saddleback as a sophomore by way of Esperanza High School in Anaheim. Chloe tied for the lead in the state with those 33 goals. She has been a force for Saddleback all season. Santa Monica will do everything they can to mark her closely. Santoyo, a little bit of an errant pass there. Collision midfield. Referee Max says play on. Saddleback pressuring. Santa Monica trying to get something going down the right side to number 6, Tia Lucas, who I mentioned has those 5 goals during this 8-game winning streak to lead the Corsairs, including that game winner against Miracosta in the first round on Saturday. A little errant pass to the middle. Nothing clicking offensively on either side thus far. Just under 33 minutes to go on the countdown clock here in the first half. Still scoreless. Second round game in the Southern California Regional of the California Community College Athletic Association Women's Soccer Championships. Good pressure along the near sideline. Throw in for the Corsairs. Alexis Wright, sophomore midfielder out of San Juan Hills High School, extending to prevent penetration into the scoring area by the Corsairs. And that's stripped away nicely, but the attempt to get a break going knocked away by Santa Monica City. Saddleback will try the middle of the field, a little diagonal pass there to Radzai. She makes a nice pirouette. Nicely marked there by Santa Monica City, showing why they have that .34 goals against average. Solid defensive team. Bates timed her run off the line well. Intercepted the pass from Alexis Wright. Another goal kick. There's an errant pass along the right-hand side. Now Saddleback's got some space. See if the Bobcats can get it to the middle to Santoyo. Centering pass into the box. Shot just goes wide. Maisie Kasberg, a couple of attempts there. Saddleback with their first good opportunity. Ball just went outside the far post. Corsairs catch a break as the freshman from Missoula, Montana, Maisie Kasberg, couldn't cash in that opportunity. Big Sky High School. Kasberg has 6 goals on the season. That's a nice takeaway down the sideline by Lucas. She has a little give and go opportunity there. Broken up by the Bobcats in the middle. Corsairs keep it in, try and get it into the penalty area. Can't quite convert. That was number 9, Amara Martinez, that Lucas was trying to get a little give and go action on the right-hand side at the top of the box. Throw in for the Corsairs here. Bella Velasco. One of the Bobcats shaken up. That's Summer Hackett, number 23, one of their top defenders. She is up and will stay in the game. And Santa Monica City has a throw-in even with the top of the penalty area. Harmless shot into Dublin Sinnott. Almost looked like it was a misdirected pass. Ended up bouncing towards the goal. Sinnott corralled it. Sends it to midfield. There's a long run down the right-hand side. Good speed from Chloe Green. Trying to run that down. Bella Velasco, number 16 for Santa Monica City, did a good job of heading that off. And we'll see if the Bobcats get their first corner of the evening here. Yeah, they'll set up for their first corner kick of the evening from the far side. Livingstone goes the short way, tried to direct it back in after the quick, short corner. Sophia Drake sends it down. It goes off the head of Chloe Green. Got a little bit of a direction on that right there at the top of the penalty area. Not enough steam on it to make it a challenge for Beats, and she corrals it again. And we remain scoreless. 27 minutes to go here in the first half. Second round action. Winner advances to play the Cypress Long Beach City. Winner in a game going on concurrently with this one. Cyprus, the last team that Saddleback did not defeat. It was a 2-2 draw. The first, back in September, first game of the Orange Empire Conference schedule this year for the Bobcats. They're undefeated in their past 28 games dating back to last November 4th, 2022. So more than a year. But Cyprus, the only blemish on the record for Saddleback, that 2-2 draw, a game in which Saddleback had a 2-0 lead in the second half. Headed out of bounds by the Bobcats. So Alexis Wright, good challenge. Bobcats come away with a good long diagonal pass. Chloe Green gets it out to the far side to Livingstone. She's closely marked there by Velasco, who's done a good job preventing any interior runs. Oh, no, that's good to see. That is Elena Salvateri, who came off the game a little shaken up earlier, number 15, back in the ballgame on that challenge for Santa Monica City. We are high above the western sideline here at Saddleback College, so numbers can be a little small. Got to train the binoculars carefully sometimes in the crowd. Make sure we get the right players. It's an artificial surface here at Saddleback, as I'm sure you can see. Gorgeous 3-year-old facility. Sophia Drake, good challenge there. But the Corsairs keep it in the Saddleback end, trying to get it down the right-hand side. Santa Monica City thinks they've got something on that right side. They've been working it most of the night. Jessica Nara, number 7, the intended target on that one. No go. Saddleback sends it back towards midfield. Nobody can get any offensive rhythm here at all here in the opening 20 minutes. We're under 25 minutes to go here in the first half. No score. 0-0. Foul on the Bobcats. Free kick for Santa Monica City, and that is Velasco who will take it for the Corsairs. Sends it into the penalty area, gets through a couple of Saddleback defenders, and rolls all the way through the 6-yard box across the goal line. Last touch by the Corsairs. Saddleback got a break there. 2 defenders went up to try and head it out of there, and it went between both of them. And there was a free ball in the 6-yard box, but it rolled through the end line. Be a goal kick for the Bobcats. Sophia Drake sends it towards midfield. It's headed left-footed crossing pass by Chloe Green. Nobody home over there for Saddleback. Santa Monica City will send it back into the Saddleback end. Corsairs have somewhat controlled the action, keeping the ball in the Saddleback end through much of these first 20 minutes or so. Saddleback with the only real scoring opportunity when Maisie Kasberg's shot just went outside the far post. Angelina Nieto, number 13, in for Saddleback. 3 goals in the last 2 games, including 2 in the 3-1 victory over L.A. Pierce in the first round. Summer Hackett down the left-hand side. Now she's got some space. Sends a long shot right at Beats, who puts both arms underneath it, pulls it into her midsection, end of threat. Angelina Nieto had the only goal for Saddleback in the victory over Santiago Canyon to close the regular season. They had 1 own goal as well in the victory. That game, Santiago Canyon scored 1 goal to snap Saddleback's 677-minute string of not allowing a goal, a span of more than 6 games, almost 7. And then L.A. Pierce got 1 goal as well. So the Bobcats, after going more than 600 minutes without giving up a goal, gave up 1 in each of their last 2 games, but both games the Bobcats were victors, with Angelina Nieto, number 13 for Saddleback, scoring against Santiago Canyon to close out the regular season, and 2 goals in Saturday's opening round at L.A. Pierce. Velasco sends it into the penalty area, headed out there nicely by McKenna Pua, number 28 for Saddleback. Christina Santoyo, off of hard shot. Santoyo's pass trying to get upfield. Caught Micah Brenner. Here's a little run for the Bobcats. Nieto tried to send a crossing pass into Chloe Green on somewhat of a give and go there after Chloe put it out to the left-hand sideline. Nieto's pass broken up by the Corsairs, and the Bobcats will have another corner kick. As we're under 21 minutes to play here in the first half with no score. As we mentioned, Santa Monica City College, a very defensive-minded team, during their 8-game winning streak to close out the 7 in the regular season and the first round win over Maricosta. They've outscored their opponents 22-3. Corner headed out there nicely. Crossing pass kind of got away from Santa Monica City. They weren't quite sure who was going to fall on that. I think Beats thought maybe one of her defenders was going to take it up the left-hand sideline, but Jaylene Beats, an excellent goalkeeper, did the right thing by falling on it. It was Roz Tabea, number 25, who had the header out of the penalty area on the corner kick from the Bobcats. Substitutions now for Saddleback and for Santa Monica City. Looks like number 5, Daniela Yara, has come on for the Bobcats. He's a midfielder out of El Toro High School, freshman. Livingstone with a nice little back heel move. But Santa Monica City is there to close off any and all lanes. Vashti Zuniga, number 14, a nice job on the left-hand side. Corsairs take it to the right side now. It's cleared out of there. Nieto tried to get up to Chloe Green again, but pass just couldn't get there. She's well marked. Chloe Green is, as you would expect, a defensive-minded team like Santa Monica City is going to keep a close eye on the state's, leading goal scorer, tied for the lead with 33 goals. Thus far, Bella Velasco has had the primary duties of marking Chloe Green and has done an excellent job. But it is a long 90 minutes when you're trying to keep Chloe Green out of scoring opportunities. Foul there on the Corsairs. A little bit of an awkward challenge against Nieto. And Alexis Wright will send it over to Sims. Bobcats try the right-hand side again, now centering back towards the middle. Yara Livingstone tried to get it into the center of the penalty box to catch Chloe Green on a run, but the Corsairs are back again. I would not say that Santa Monica City has done the park the bus approach defensively, because they have definitely been the aggressors on offense as well. But the wall of defenders they have back there has frustrated Saddleback throughout this first half, except for one opportunity where Casberg's shot just went wide to the far post. So we remain scoreless. With under 17 to go now, Chloe Green tried to drop it off, a little back heel pass again. Livingstone on the challenge, it goes off of her. Another throw in for the Corsairs. 16:20 to go in the first half, no score, second round game, visiting Santa Monica in their visiting gray uniforms, going left to right. The host Saddleback Bobcats in their alternative home uniforms, the gold with the maroon numbers, looking to stretch their winning streak to 15 games and their unbeaten streak to 29, dating back to last November 4th, 2022. But right now, Santa Monica City is giving them all they want and more. Bobcats will have the throw in down in the penalty area of the pitch, and Alyssa Sims will come on to do what she does very well, which is place these long throw-ins almost like a corner kick for Saddleback. Headed around there, left, possible, no foul called. Ball still kind of bouncing around in the middle. Went off of three players and then off of Beats and goes all the way to the far corner where it hits the flag. Saddleback will have a throw in right there. Coach B.J. McNichol and the Bobcats bench wanted a foul for a penalty kick. Nathan Mack said, play on. So another long throw in from the other side from Sims. After Saddleback had an opportunity there as well as that ball bounced around dangerously. Long throw in, headed out. Brianne Maldonado, number 22, got it out of the center of the field for Santa Monica. Sophia Drake chases it down. A little bit of an errant pass. She gets it back. Goes up the right-hand side. Livingstone. And Yara on the right. Drake sends it well into the Santa Monica end, but into touch. Another throw in for the Corsairs. Is a little sloppy here, folks, here in the first half. Well, that's because the competition ramps up. You get to the second round of the playoffs, things don't click like they might have midway through the conference season. So goals are harder to come by. Competition is tougher. Who can find their rhythm? Saddleback, the number 2 seed here in this Southern California Regional, despite being ranked number 1 in the state and number 1 in the nation. The power points used by the 3C2A gave the nod to Chaffee, again, despite the fact that Saddleback defeated Chaffee in a head-to-head matchup earlier this season. But Saddleback and Chaffee would not face each other until the state finals. The way the bracket's set up as 2 teams from Southern California and 2 teams from Northern California advanced to a Final Four at Mount Sac, December 1st and 3rd. Nice move along the right-hand side. 2 nice moves. Can't quite finish it off. I believe that was Angelina Nieto. But another ball into touch, another goal kick for the Corsairs, whose confidence has to be growing since they remain in a scoreless draw with under 13 to go here in the first half. With the defending state and national champion Saddleback Bobcats. As we mentioned, Coach Aaron Bendenson in his 17th season at Santa Monica City College. B.J. McNichol, head coach for Saddleback in his 12th season as the women's head coach. There's a little bit of space on the left-hand side for the Bobcats. Nieto tries to turn the corner, but denied once again. Izzy Turner, the freshman from Denver, prevented Nieto looking for her fourth goal in the last 3 games, but could not turn the corner. Nice challenge by Turner, knocks it into touch, but here comes Alyssa Sims for another throw-in. Headed out of there nicely. Still kind of in a danger zone, though, as it came right back into the middle of the box. Chloe Green gets a shot off, but it goes wide to the left side as it came out of the 6-yard box after it kind of pinballed around a few people. It looked like Maldonado was going to clear it out of there. She got the first forehead on it for Santa Monica City, but it ended up eventually on the left foot of Chloe Green, who sent a screamer, but wide to the near side. Not on goal, but that one had to have Corsair fans holding their breath. Excellent velocity on the shot by Chloe Green. There's a little bit of a problem spot for Saddleback because they're not really aware of the penetration. Amara Martinez, number 9 there for Santa Monica City, had kind of seemed like she crept up from behind the 3 Saddleback defenders who had their backs turned to her and then kind of snuck between them and managed to get a boot on it. And Saddleback had to drive it out to the corner where the Corsairs will have a throw-in from the far side just inside the flag. Under 10 to go here in the first half, no score. In the 41st minute for you purists. Good throw in there, but Saddleback converges and clears it. Well, no, thought that could have been a handball. No, yes, yeah. Referee Nathan Max did blow the whistle. Saddleback, it was a handball on Santa Monica City. Sophia Drake will put it into play on the free kick for the Bobcats, looking to get something going as we approach the 9-minute mark to go in the first half on the countdown clock. Keep that in mind. Here in community college soccer, started at 45 and goes down. We'll stop at 2 minutes on the scoreboard and then time for the last 2 minutes of each half of regulation, plus any added stoppage time kept by referee Nathan Max on the field. We may not be sure of how much stoppage time is added unless we catch him flashing fingers to the coaches to let them know. They don't have the digital signboard like you might see at a professional football match. Throw in right in front of Coach Benditson. Nieto, nice pass to Yara. Yara's got some space if she can get around, but she can't. Good, solid tackle right there. Velasco with a stellar play, because if Christina Santoyo had been able to get around one more player, Yara, after she took the pass, if she had been able to get around Velasco, the Bobcats had some space. But this, again, is why Santa Monica City College is such an excellent defensive team. They close off opportunities quickly. Sims tries to head it towards midfield. Corsairs will reset. Micah Brenner wearing number 17 tonight for Santa Monica City. Little collision at midfield. Play on, says Nathan Max. And play on they do. Everybody's okay and up. Some space on the right-hand side. Nice lead pass. But again, Saddleback does a nice job keeping Tia Lucas from getting any freedom over there. Tia Lucas, the leading scorer for Santa Monica City College during their 8 consecutive victories coming into tonight's game with 5 goals, 2 assists. Lucas had the game winner for the Corsairs in the first round 1-0 victory over Miracosta on Saturday. Now there's some space for Saddleback. We'll see if they can take advantage of it. Good little crossover move there. Yara tried to get over to the left-hand sideline, but Santa Monica City came up and cut that off. Emma Radzai thinks that should be Bobcats throw-in. Referee Max says differently. And Emma kicks it out of bounds again for Saddleback, so another throw-in for Santa Monica City. 6 minutes to go in the first half. No score here at Saddleback College. Second round, 3C2A Southern California Regional game in the women's soccer playoffs. Santa Monica City College, the Western State Conference South Division champions. Were 5-3-6 before that 8-game winning streak, which now puts them at 13-3-6. 7 of those 8 victories coming in conference play in the Western State South to lead them to the championship with the clinching victory over Canyons, the last game of the regular season. They earned the number 10 seed, traveled to Miracosta to play the Pacific Coast League champion from Miracosta on Saturday in the first round, this number 7 seed, and came away with the 1-0 victory, second time Santa Monica City defeated Miracosta this season. Bookends for Santa Monica City for Miracosta, as they opened and closed their season with those losses to the Corsairs. Right now, though, Santa Monica City's attention is all on Saddleback, and whatever they're doing is working because we're scoreless with under 5 to go here in the first half. Saddleback, the number 1 ranked team in the state and in the nation in the United Soccer Coaches Association Junior College Level 3 poll. Defending national champions in that poll from last season, defending state champions from last season. A lot of expectations for the Bobcats, but Santa Monica is making Saddleback's life quite difficult here on the pitch at Saddleback Stadium, College Drive East. Throw in just above the top of the penalty area, parallel to it, of course, from the near sideline. Santa Monica City will get a set piece arranged. Long throw in there, comes right back out. Velasco with the throw in, and then the long attempt there. Goal kick for the Bobcats. No harm done anywhere. No real danger of Santa Monica scoring here in the first half. Saddleback with a couple of opportunities. But nothing on the board. As we're under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Agapitos gets it over to the right-hand side again. Narez down into that corner. The Corsairs are going to get their first corner kick of the game as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Looks like Zuniga, Vashti Zuniga, midfielder from Garfield, is headed there in the box, but just wide of the post. Not much pace on that, but Santa Monica got it towards the goal. It ended up being Agapitos taking the corner and put a nice ball into the 6-yard box. A couple of Corsairs went up in the air. Somebody got a forehead on it, but it went wide of the far post. So we're in that under 2 minutes in regulation, all time being kept on the field now by referee Nathan Max. Probably got a minute and a half to go before we'll be into any stoppage time. There should be a couple of minutes at least of stoppage time because we did have a couple of players shaken up where training staff had to come out on the field. Centering pass into the box, broken up there by Pua. Christina Santoyo Hackett slipped as she tried to send that up the field. Santa Monica City comes away with it. Pua heads at a big collision right there. Late challenge. The foul will go against Tavea for Santa Monica City as Saddleback goes quickly here, as we are more than likely into that stoppage time. Again, there's just no way to know because it's not kept on the scoreboard and no digital sign indicator of how much stoppage time is added. But the 2 minutes would have elapsed to close out regulation here in the first half. So I'm looking over. I believe I just saw Nathan Max hold up all five fingers. So it may be 5 minutes of stoppage time is what he has added. And that would make sense because of the couple of injuries we had where training staff had to come out and help players off the field earlier here in the first half where it is scoreless. Santa Monica City had an opportunity on that last corner. Radzai sends it over the left-hand side. A good run up the left. Alexis Wright trying to get clear. She can't because the Santa Monica City defense just won't let that happen. Goes off a right throw in for the Corsairs. We've been saying that a lot because they've had a lot of throw-ins being able to deflect balls off of the Bobcats, keeping possession, keeping scoring opportunities to a minimum. Yet another throw in here for the Corsairs as we keep our eyes on Nathan Max. Should be a couple of minutes left in stoppage time at least. Long throw in the box, nicely headed. There's a little trip in the box, and that's going to be a penalty kick for the Corsairs. Indeed. I believe it was Brianne Maldonado, number 22, who was cutting across to try and get a pass into the box, tripped by a Saddleback defender, and that's going to set up right here at the end of the first half in stoppage time the penalty kick. See if I can get the number. Dublin Senate in goal, facing a huge challenge right here towards the very end of the first half in stoppage time. And she scores! Vashti Zuniga drilled it to the right side about midway up, and it made the back of the net cords dance for the score for Santa Monica City, which takes a 1-0 lead over Saddleback, which has not trailed in who knows how long. Unbeaten in 28 games, When they tied Cyprus earlier this season in September, Saddleback led 2-0 in that game before Cyprus got back to 2-2. And now the Bobcats find themselves in a very unfamiliar position, trailing 1-0. Zuniga capitalizing on the penalty kick after I believe it was Maldonado was tripped in the box. It's a good call by Nathan Max. And it's 1-0 Santa Monica City. Saddleback 0, Santa Monica City 1. Should be just about towards the end of stoppage time here. Nathan Max glances at his watch. Another long throw in by the Corsairs. Saddleback trying to get something. Radzai and Pua. Pua sends it back over the far sideline. Summer Hackett trying to get around. Cut off once again. Stays with it. Another throw in for Santa Monica City. And that is the end of the first half. Quite a development there in the last couple of minutes of stoppage time as Vashti Zuniga drills the penalty kick to give Santa Monica City a 1-0 lead here at the end of the first half. So the number one ranked team in the nation, the Saddleback Bobcats, trail the number 10 seed in the Southern California Regional 1-0 at halftime. We'll be back with statistics and an update in about 20 minutes for the start of the second half. You are watching Saddleback College women's soccer on the Saddleback College Cinema, Television, and Radio 2 live stream.
.45 minutes to go. Corsairs lead at 1-0. and gentlemen, Blaze the Bobcat in the stands. So be ready to get your cameras. Get out, take a photo with Blaze. And the crowd, anybody wants a photo with Blaze, just wave him down. Update from inside the gymnasium. The Bobcats and Orange Coast playing in the regionals of volleyball. They have now gone to a fifth and final set as the Bobcats beat the Pirates 28-26 in set 4. So they're going to a fifth and final there inside the gymnasium. Running down the scoring first half, the goal on the 45th by Vashti Zuniga. It was a penalty kick gave Santa Monica a 1-0 lead at the break. Total shots, Saddleback had 6, Santa Monica had 4. Shots on goal, 2 apiece. Saddleback had 2 corners, Santa Monica 1. The Bobcats had 6 fouls, and the Corsairs just 4. No yellows, no reds. 45 minutes remain here from the stadium. The winner of this game will take on Saddleback, who was a 2-0 winner over Long Beach City earlier today. The 6th.
Welcome back to Saddleback Stadium for the second half of tonight's CCAA 3C2A California Community College Athletic Association second round Southern California Regional Women's Soccer Playoff match between visiting Santa Monica City College and the host Saddleback Bobcats. Santa Monica City, the number 10 seed, trying to upset the number 2 seeds, Saddleback Bobcats, defending national champions, defending state champions. Santa Monica City leads 1-0 as we get ready to start the second half here. Corsairs will kick it off. Penalty kick score by Zuniga in stoppage time, the only score of the game. Vashti Zuniga got the goal, made it 1-0 in stoppage time in the first half. And that's where we stand as we start the second half. First half stats, quickly through those. After the foul there on the Bobcats, Santa Monica had 4 shots, 2 on goal. Saddleback had 6 shots, 2 on goal. 2 saves for beats for Santa Monica City, 1 for Dublin Sinnott for the Bobcats. Bobcats with 2 corner kicks, Santa Monica City with 1. 6 fouls on Saddleback, 4 on Santa Monica City. And that's where we stand here as we start the second half. And fans of both teams may remember that this is a rematch of the second round contest in the Southern California Regional last year in 2022, which Saddleback cruised to a 6-0 victory en route to that state championship and the United Soccer Coaches Association National Championship in the final poll in junior college level 3 for 2022. So revenge on the mind as Santa Monica City makes a return visit here with an idea of a different outcome. Summer Hackett with a nice lead pass up there, tried to get it to Nieto on the run for the Bobcats, but just out of her reach. More good marking by the Santa Monica City College defense. Saddleback has not trailed in a game and nobody can remember how long. As we mentioned, 28 consecutive games without a defeat. 27 of those are victories, 1 draw earlier this season, and in that game they were ahead 2-0 before Cyprus rallied to get a draw. Headed into the box there. Beats will fall on it. 2 minutes in here to the second half. Thank you for joining us on this Department of Cinema, Television, and Radio live stream on YouTube here at Saddleback College. I am Mark Spin. It's our pleasure to bring you this game, and it's a good one. Santa Monica City looking to advance and looking for revenge after last year's 6-0 drubbing in this same second round. Chloe Green and Christina Santoyo, 2 returning players for Saddleback, had 2 goals each last year. Saddleback looking for a goal from anyone at this point. Hackett with the challenge along the sideline. See if Nathan Max, did he call a foul, or is this just going to be a throw-in? Just a throw. Velasco with the long throw into the 6-yard box area, headed out by Saddleback. Santoyo tries to clear it. Chloe Green does. out to midfield, but there's the back line of Santa Monica City dominating the midfield, bringing that back line up. Saddleback not able to get through it, around it. Nothing working offensively for Saddleback yet. Santa Monica City comes in on that 8-game winning streak. Saddleback with 14 consecutive victories. 20-0-1 on the season. 14 straight wins since the 2-2 draw with Cyprus back in September. Santa Monica City got hot at the right time, winning their last 7 Western State Conference South Division games to win that division. And then a 1-0 victory at Miracosta in the first round on Saturday brings them for the rematch with Saddleback at Saddleback Stadium here this evening. Perfect night for a football match. Temperature probably in the mid-60s. No wind. The goalpost streamers for the American football goalpost just hanging completely still. Corsairs knock it out of bounds. Summer Hackett will throw it in on the near side in front of Zuniga with some good footwork there. She's got the only goal of the game on that penalty kick in stoppage time in the first half. Aaron Benditson and the Corsairs wanted a foul there, nothing called, but no harm done. Santa Monica City puts it into touch, so Saddleback will have a throw-in of their own. Alyssa Sims, a little too far for one of her long tosses into the 6-yard box, but we'll see if there's a set piece that can come out of any control on that one. Santa Monica knocks it out towards midfield. Hackett comes over, puts a long draw harmlessly into the penalty area, and Beats will catch her breath for a moment, pick it up. Santa Monica City very content to let time tick, tick, tick. So we're under 39 minutes to go here in the second half with Santa Monica City leading Saddleback 1-0. Who knew? Well, the Corsairs. Came in with confidence with this 8-game winning streak. And an excellent defensive game plan and just consistent defensive stellar play all season long. Zuniga double team there. Bring it back for the throw in. Anna Valdez working the flags on the near side. Ricardo Medina on the far side. Nathan Max, our referee, as we've mentioned. And there's going to be a foul on Summer Hackett, and that'll set up a free kick. Hackett was trying to run down it was Amara Martinez who had gotten free up the left side. Summer Hackett tried to challenge from behind, tripped up Martinez, and that'll be a free kick and a set piece for Santa Monica with Zuniga appearing to be set up to handle the free kick. Nathan Max has got everybody aligned. Zuniga is ready. We're under 36.5. Little pitch on a cut down the middle. Saddleback played it well. Good design on the play. As Zuniga tried to get it to Martinez on the cut to the top of the 6-yard box. Saddleback knocked it into touch. It'll be a throw-in right next to the flag. Oh, it's a corner. It went over the end line. Headed around in the box. Cleared there by Saddleback. Chloe Green gets a boot on it. Now there's some space down the right-hand side if Green can get there before Izzy Turner. But that's not the case. Agapitos put a good corner into the penalty area. It was headed around a bit. It got cleared long to Chloe Green, but she couldn't run it down. Another foul on the Bobcats sets up the free kick. And the Corsairs will try the right-hand side. Tia Lucas. Saddleback has done a good job of limiting her offensive opportunities, just as Santa Monica has completely limited Chloe Green, tied for the lead in goals in the state with 33. Right there, number 9 for Saddleback. Sends it back to Hackett. Hackett trying to move up the right-hand side, but there's nobody home. She and Livingstone not on the same page. Alyssa Sims gets it back to Livingstone. Goes through Santoyo. Emma Radzai will send it into the box, but it's picked up by Beats. We're 10 minutes into the second half. 56th minute. Santa Monica City 1, Saddleback 0. Upset alert for Saddleback College, trying to hold on to the dream of back-to-back state championships and possibly back-to-back United Soccer Coaches national champions in junior college level 3. Foul on the Corsairs. Saddleback will get a free kick at near midfield. Sophia Drake handling the kick. Well placed. Just had a little bit too much oomph on it, and Livingstone couldn't do anything with it. Nathan Max whistles the Bobcats for a foul, and it'll be another free kick for the Corsairs. Wearing their visiting gray, Saddleback in their alternative home uniforms. The gold with the cardinal numbers. Under 33 minutes to go here in the second half. Martinez, well marked in the corner, cleared back out towards Livingstone, who gets whistled for a handball, I believe. So another free kick set up for Santa Monica right in front of the Saddleback bench. McKenna Pua with a good challenge there, gets it out for Saddleback. But once again, midfield being controlled by Santa Monica City College. Saddleback just cannot get anything put together in terms of 2 or 3 passes in the midfield area. The Corsairs have just shut down all the passing angles. Their aware that Saddleback wants to get the ball into Chloe Green near the top of the arc, is where Chloe does a lot of her business. But being well marked, Velasco doing an excellent job handling a lot of that duty here thus far this evening. Good ball control there. Alyssa Sims. Some room down the left-hand side, centering pass. But Beats is there to fall on it. We'll see what Nathan Max, I believe he had there was a foul whistled against the Corsairs in the Santa Monica end. So Saddleback will set up for the free kick. A little uncertainty on the call, but both teams are getting set up. Christina Santoyo, number 20 for Saddleback on the far sideline. Good kick into the box, headed out there once again by Santa Monica. Shot wide to the right side, long attempt. Maisie Kasberg fired from about 30 meters, well to the right of the post. Saddleback just trying to generate some offense. Get a rebound, something off a defender, just a little momentum swinger, because right now, Santa Monica City is in control of this game. Kasberg takes it away there, tries to get around, but once again stopped. That unrelenting defense, Micah Brenner breaking up that attempt. Everywhere the Bobcats go, a Corsair awaits, sometimes in multiple numbers, which makes it tough. When there's a run for Chloe Green, if she can get around, she's got a chance, still fighting for the ball. But once again, there's this off of, we'll see how they rule it. It looked like it went off of Saddleback into touch. Nieto tried to reel in the clearing pass after Chloe Green couldn't quite turn the corner. Throw in for the Corsairs. 28 minutes to go. 1-0. Santa Monica City leads Saddleback. Second round. 3C2A Southern California Regional. Winner goes on to face the Long Beach City Cypress winner in Saturday's lower bracket semifinals. 4 teams, 2 from the north, 2 from the south, advanced to the state finals at Mount Sac and Walnut, December 1st and 3rd. The top seed remaining from Southern California plays the lowest seed remaining from Northern California, and vice versa on December 1st, and then the winners meet on December 3rd for the state championship. But right now, both these teams just trying to get out of the second round, and Saddleback's got work to do. Summer Hackett with another long looping shot. She's shown good touch, good weight on those over the course of the season. But that one had very little hope of making the net cords dance. Saddleback needs the equalizer. Free kick at midfield. Yara on the right side for Saddleback. Trying to get around. Can't quite do it. One off of Salvatierra for the throw-in. Santoyo tried to get it to Chloe Green, a little behind her. Timing just a little off, but that's the effect of this pressing defense of the Corsairs. Every pass is contested. No free runners. Getting to be nervous time for the Saddleback fans and friends in attendance here tonight at Saddleback Stadium. Oh, there's a hard foul right there. Yeah. Let me see a card on that one. Saddleback not happy. Tia Lucas called for the foul. No card has come out thus far. Nathan Max, the referee, walked towards Tia Lucas, but no card comes out. It was Emma Radzai who was on the receiving end of a little bit of a flailing arm, it appeared, from Tia Lucas. Emma will come off, got up under her own power. Looks like she'll be fine. Alex Livingstone, number 7, returns. "24 minutes and change left here in the second half. Still plenty of time for both teams. But Saddleback needs a greater sense of urgency, trailing 1-0. A little bit of better ball movement right there. A long shot, kind of almost fooled Beats. But she stayed with it. That was Hackett again from distance. She does tend to put those on goal and gets good loft on them, and sometimes they fool the goalkeeper and drop in over the top. But that time Beats stayed right with it, even though that one was knuckling a little bit. 23 and a half to go. Saddleback moving quickly now. Casberg along the sideline. Alexis Wright to Santoyo. Casberg on the run to the right side, but that's just way out in front of her. And it will be a goal kick for the Corsairs, and more time will tick off the clock. Hard challenge along the sideline. Throw in for the Bobcats. Sloppy handling there. Santoyo taken down in front of the Santa Monica bench. Agapitos will be called for the foul there, and that will be a yellow card on Leah Agapitos, freshman out of Culver City. Made an aggressive challenge a little bit late. Summer Hackett will take the free kick here on the near sideline as we're under 22 minutes now here in the second half. Hackett gets the signal and puts it into play. It gets into the penalty area. Knocked around there. Yara will try and left foot it back in. Santa Monica clears it yet again. Kasberg has a chance at this one. Both players were kind of fooled by that ball. Kasberg tracks it down in the corner. Still got some room. Throws a centering pass, but it's off of the Bobcats. We'll see. No, it'll be a corner for Saddleback. Ruled to have gone off Santa Monica. So Saddleback will get their first corner of the second half, trailing 1-0. Here on the near side, Alexa Livingstone. Good ball into the 6-yard box, headed out nicely. Couldn't tell who got the forehead on it there for Santa Monica, but cleared beautifully, well defended. No Saddleback player had a chance to get up and direct that towards the back of the net. Alyssa Sims will try the long throw in. A little bit more of a line this time. It bounces around and is again tapped by one Saddleback. Kasberg trying to get into it there. Christina Santoyo will send it back out to Hackett. So 3 Bobcats. Header there. Santa Monica wanted an offside, I think. Did not get it. I believe it was McKenna Pua who got a head on it, but it went right to Jaylene Beats, who makes the save, and it remains 1-0. The flag did not go up on that, so if Saddleback had scored, it looks like it would have stood. Looked like they may have gotten a jump on it, but no harm either way, and we play on. Coming up on 19 minutes to go in the second half. Santa Monica still playing aggressively. No prevent defense here for Santa Monica. They continue to press, looking to extend 1-0. Yar in the middle of the field, which has been controlled by the Corsairs. Saddleback unable to get anything going in the middle sector, thanks to good positioning and good play by Santa Monica. Goes off the Bobcats. Whistled for a foul there at midfield on the far side. Santa Monica sends it. A little confusion who's going to run that down. Martinez says she will, but it's taken away there and sent up to the right-hand side, trying to get it to Chloe Green, just a little bit off. Just a little bit off. Summer Hackett's long pass, just a little behind Chloe Green at midfield. And now Santa Monica will have another throw in as we are under 18 to go. Substitutions coming on. Zuniga back on for Santa Monica, number 14. She's got the only goal of the game, penalty kick in stoppage time in the first half. 45 plus 2 to make it 1-0, and that's where we stand. Santa Monica leads Saddleback. The number 10 seed Corsairs trying to upset the host Bobcats. Get revenge on last year's second round 6-0 Saddleback victory. Make that bus ride a lot more pleasant going back up to 405 this evening. Should Santa Monica be able to hold on and advance to Saturday's third round against the Long Beach City Cypress winner. Long throw in from Alyssa Sims coming here as we approach 16 minutes to go. Headed off a Bobcat. Goal kick once again for Santa Monica as they try and take a little bit of time, as well they should, as the clock ticks down to 16 minutes to go. Green, series of headers by the Bobcats move the ball into scoring area for the first time in a while, but nothing comes of it. Emma Radzai, number 6, back on for Saddleback. Coach B.J. McNichol looking for a combination that can get the equalizer. Should Saddleback find a way to tie this up, and it ends at 1-1 after regulation and stoppage time, we would have a pair of 15-minute periods played to completion, no golden goal. If the score were still tied at the end of those two 15-minute periods, it would then go to penalty kicks. But we're a long way from that right now because it's still 1-0 Santa Monica, and Saddleback does not look like they have an answer for the defense. There's a nice centering pass to Green. Oh, she tries to fight off the defender and is fouled hard. Santa Monica thought there should have been a foul on Saddleback moment earlier, but that time Velasco gets whistled, and Saddleback have an opportunity. Free kick from the middle of the pitch, about 30 meters out. Nathan Max gets both teams set. Chipped high and not really in anybody's vicinity. Emery Simus took the free kick for the Bobcats, tried to loft one over the defense. Had too much on it. Simus will track down the goal kick here. But Santa Monica quickly takes it away again and move up the left side in the Saddleback end. Martinez with some room, a little bit of space, tries to clear it send it into the center. It's taken away there. Zuniga tries to run it down, tries to get it onto the far right side to Tia Lucas. But it's off of the Corsairs, throw in for the Bobcats as we're under 13 minutes to go. Saddleback desperately seeking the equalizer to keep the unbeaten season and back-to-back state championships, possibly national championships, in play. But first you got to beat Santa Monica City, who came in looking for revenge and lead 1-0 en route to getting it. Alanis Rodriguez, number 2, comes on for Santa Monica. Yara comes back in, number 5 for Saddleback. Summer Hackett with the throw-in. Along the near side, Chloe Green wrestling with it. Radzai between two defenders, trying to get to the corner. Taken down hard. Play on. Looked like a pretty good challenge. Two aggressive defenders. Radzai tried to split but could not. Green little bit of a scrum for it there. It comes out to Hackett. She lofts one towards the penalty area, headed away once again by Santa Monica. And the Bobcats just cannot get any quality opportunities. All credit to that back line. Tia Lucas in some space, center of the field. Alyssa Sims marking her. Simus came over and did a nice job taking away. Up to Santoyo trying to find space, but she out-dribbled herself. And those mistakes are costing Saddleback here because this is not a defense you can get away with errant passes. Nathan Max has got a whistle. Players went down. As the clock ticks towards 10 minutes to go, it remains 1-0 Santa Monica leading Saddleback here at Saddleback College, Saddleback Stadium. Bobcats were open to play one more here at College Drive East before going on to Mount Sac for the Final Four of the state tournament. But they need a goal as we're at 9:50 to play, and they trail. Lucas gets it up to Martinez. Saddleback's defense also doing a nice job. Sabateri sends it through the penalty area over the end line. Goal kick for Saddleback as we tick down towards 9 minutes. Green maneuvers to the middle. Tried to get it into Nieto there at the top of the box. There's a one-on-one opportunity if there was a lead pass, but instead it held up in the air. Chloe Green on the run down the right-hand side after the long ball from Simus, but beats is off the line, comes out to cover it. Nothing doing for the Bobcats. Santa Monica doing a nice job of controlling the ball at the midfield. Saddleback comes over to press now. But get whistled for the infraction. Free kick for Santa Monica as we're under 8 minutes. Headed away in the 6-yard box. But right back to the Corsairs, who control it again in the Saddleback end. Another long lofted kick. Sinnott comes over and pulls that one in off line of the goal, but it killed some more time and put Saddleback back to trying to have to advance from their own goal box as we're at 7 minutes to play now. The throw in coming will be under 7 minutes. Sabateri gets ready to throw it in right in front of BJ McNichol, Saddleback's head coach. She lofts ones that Simus tries to send towards midfield. Knocked into touch by Santa Monica. Summer Hackett quickly on the throw-in. Martinez takes it there, marked by Hackett. Gets around Hackett. Martinez with some room with her left foot. She puts on into the box, but there's nobody home on the run. Good thought by Martinez. Amara Martinez with 3 goals for Santa Monica in their 8-game winning streak coming into tonight's action. Good balanced attack. Tia Lucas, the leading scorer, during that 8-0 run. Santa Monica looking to make it 9 consecutive in what would be, on paper, a massive upset. But right now, it does not look like a fluke. Saddleback is getting outplayed. And the Bobcats have an injury right in front of their bench as we're under 6 minutes, 5:43. Radzai, who was down earlier, this time it looks like she's coming off a little, maybe a right leg injury, maybe a cramp. We won't speculate any further than that because it's 5:20 to go on the clock and a free kick for Santa Monica from their own end. Livingstone, Simus, and now another Saddleback player is down. Alexa Livingstone kicked at that one rather awkwardly. Maisie Kasberg comes on. My thanks to our chief engineer, Matt Brodet, Obi-Wan of the Cinema, Television, and Radio Department at Saddleback College, and our cameraman extraordinaire, Skip Rocks. All these live streams we've been able to bring you this season for women's soccer and the first season of men's soccer here at Saddleback College. We're not done yet. Alyssa Sims, 4:15 to go on the game clock. It will stop when it gets to 2 minutes. And then time kept on the field by the referee. Long throw in into the penalty area. Some room there for Santoro. Oh, it's knocked away once again by Santa Monica City. Saddleback gets one glancing look, and that's it. The door is then shut. The ball is cleared. And there's no rebound, knocking around opportunity. There was once earlier in the first half when a shot by Maisie Kasberg just missed, went by the far post. But there have not been multiple opportunities. Simus on the free kick, lofts it into the penalty area, headed there. Beats comes off the line and beats Santoyo to it. Nice play by the goalkeeper, Beats. You can see why her goals against average is so low with this defense and her savvy coming off the goal line and her timing. Christina Santoyo had designs on beating her to that, but Beats was there and withstood a little bit of a bump. A little bit of sideline soccer going on right in front of B.J. McNichol on the Saddleback bench. Goes out of touch, into touch. Summer Hackett, throw in, sent down into the corner. Chloe Green is going to try and run that down. Throw in here for the Bobcats. Be a long run for Alyssa Sims as the clock is winding under 2:30. Alyssa from her defensive position coming all the way down the field. See if she can make it worth it for Saddleback as 15 more seconds went off the clock. Nice lofted throw, headed around. Kick, again cleared by Santa Monica City. It would have taken a spectacular bicycle over the head type shot there on the far side of the 6-yard box. No such luck for the Bobcats, and we're at the 2-minute mark. The clock is stopped here at the scoreboard. All time being kept on the field by the referee. We'll try and keep you posted on stoppage time. Hard shot there. Took a funny hop. Just got a piece of it. Did Beats. It'll be a corner for the Bobcats. Chloe Green finally got a little bit of an angle and left-footed it. Caught Beats a little bit off guard, but she recovered just in time to knock it wide. Corner kick here. Santoyo sends it in, headed around. A little bit of an opportunity now for Saddleback, but they can't capitalize, but they keep it in. Comes over, cleared once again by Santa Monica. And we had a whistle there on the Corsairs. Saddleback crowd enthusiastic about the call because this sets up the best free kick opportunity Saddleback has had for the game. And you get the feeling that if they don't capitalize here, it may be too late as we approach stoppage time. Looks like Simus is going to take the free kick. Emery Simus, the freshman from San Juan Hills. Nathan Mack says, go for it, and she hits it with too much weight. Well above the crossbar. The adrenaline flowing, and she got too much foot into it. And Santa Monica will have the goal kick as the clock ticks down. I've got my binoculars trained on Nathan Max, our referee, to see if I can see a signal on how many minutes of stoppage time. Another free kick from right at midfield. Hackett bouncing around there. Bobcats have an opportunity to get a boot on it. They do, but it's knocked away. Big scrum in the middle of the penalty area. And Santa Monica once again prevents Saddleback from getting a clear look at the goal, and Chloe Green is down. There were a lot of boots flailing around in the middle of the penalty area after the long free kick by Hackett. Bounced around everybody trying to get a boot on it. Not sure if Chloe Green for Saddleback took one or just got knocked to the turf, but the training staff on and no doubt Saddleback would like to have her for whatever time is left. But it does not look like Chloe will be able to continue. Chloe Green came into this game tied for the lead in the state of California with 33 goals on the season. Sophomore out of Esperanza. Anaheim, member of last year's state champion and national championship team. Appears to be some kind of a right leg injury. So if Saddleback wants to get an equalizer and go into extra time, 2 15-minute extra periods, they're going to have to get that equalizer without Chloe Green for however much stoppage time we have left. Goal kick away. Out towards midfield. Saddleback's going to have to try and win and challenge for every ball. Santoyo. Yara goes back towards midfield. Now puts it in. Long, hard shot. You got to put him on the net, so can't blame her for taking that one. That was Yara from distance, but Beats tracked it the entire way. It was on target, but no chance there. Bobcats will have a throw in And now it's just a matter of how much time, as Nathan Max glances at his watch, how much more stoppage time do we have? Throw in for the Corsairs. Zuniga, the only goal of the game on that penalty kick, throws it in. Sims clears it out of the deep corner for Saddleback. Kasberg in the middle of the field. A little bit of room for Saddleback along the left-hand side if they want to go that way. Santoyo's on the run down the right-hand side. That's where Kasberg puts it. But once again, Santa Monica City comes up and knocks that one harmlessly back towards midfield. I believe that was Andrea Ortiz, number 24, who cleared that last long lead pass attempt by Saddleback. One of those defenders who's done just a magnificent job this evening for the Corsairs. Because there's no doubt about it, this is no fluke. Santa Monica has outplayed Saddleback this evening. Ball's loose there. Maxwell. Simus heads it up towards Kasberg. Kasberg marked aggressively. No let up in the Santa Monica defense, and why not? All eyes on Nathan Max. This probably may be the last attempt right here for the Bobcats. Foul called right there. So Saddleback will get a free kick opportunity. And by my guess, this would probably be it. This will be the last opportunity, the next break in the action. We could very well get the whistle to end the contest. Bobcats will have to do it without Chloe Green. Looks like Christina Santoyo will take the free kick. Summer Hackett comes up along the far right side. Santoyo drives it. Again, too much, too high, too hard. And there it is, the whistle. That is your final score. The upset is complete. Saddleback's 28-game unbeaten streak going back more than a year, going back to November 4th, 2022, ends here at Saddleback Stadium tonight in the second round. Final score, Santa Monica City College 1, Saddleback 0. The defending state champions, defending national champions, knocked out here in the second round of the 3C2A Southern Regionals. Santa Monica avenges last year's second round defeat to these Bobcats and advances to play Saturday against the Long Beach City College Cypress winner. And on the win there, the winner goes on to the state Final Four at Mount Sac December 1st and 3rd. The only goal of the game, stoppage time in the first half, 45 minutes plus about 2. Vashti Zuniga, penalty kick, drilled it to the right-hand corner, and that was all Santa Monica and their defense needed. Coach Aaron Benditson and 17 to the third round after upsetting the second-seeded Saddleback Bobcats and ending their undefeated season. Saddleback finishes 21-1. Santa Monica wins its 9th consecutive game, now 14-3-6, and on to the third round Saturday against an opponent and at a location to be determined. What a performance by the Corsairs. Thank you for joining us here on this live stream. Chief Engineer Matt Broday. For him and cameraman extraordinaire Skip Rocks, I am Mark Spin. Thank you so much for joining us for Saddleback Women's Soccer all season long. Have a happy and safe Thanksgiving weekend. Good night.